Culture.
Hey, this is DJ Cassie and I'm on Kingdom Culture and I'm here with Loomz and Jordz. So tell me, where did you get your name from, Loomz?
What, Loomz? Oh, man. That was when I was younger. When I was proper young, when I started making music, I had a name for my producer name in it.
Yeah.
And then I told my cousin, and my cousin like, yeah, it's wet. She's like, no, you need to get a new one. And then he called me Luminous. And like bright, like lighting up the room and lighting up the track and that. I was just like, yeah, it's a bit wet as well. We need to shorten that. So then it just turned out to be Loomz, innit? And that was it. Yeah,
Oh,
so it's just luminous pretty much.
Yeah.
Like light, but then it just got cut down still.
Oh, okay. And so, how long you been doing music for?
Rapping, well, when I was younger, before I was saved, I was doing gram for a while. And then music production, producing loads of different genres from when I was like, 13 when I first started out. I started on FL. And then I started producing gram. Then I went to producing rap. Then me and my cousin became a group singing. And then
Singing?
Yeah, singing as well. Yeah.
What, R&B type music or what?
Nah, not R&B. It was just like, I don't know. Like, it's very difficult to explain.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't typical like R&B and that. But yeah, like we started making music for a while, and then I started taking my walk with God more serious.
Yeah.
And then I stopped on everything. And then G4G came about, and then God opened the door for drill, and then so now I produce drill music. Obviously,
So how does your faith and music mix? Do you want to answer it?
music.
Yeah.
I think literally just kind of how Jordz said it. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's like, the word says that everything we do, it's due to the glory of God in it. So the gifts that God's got in man to sing, to produce, to rap, everything, like that's just how it is. Like if it's a talent that I know I've got, someone's told me, yeah, you're good at it. It's like rare. Like I'll just do it for God then, innit? You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things where it's just like, yeah, like anything I can do with talent, it's going straight to God, just straight up. That's just how they mix, pretty much. To be fair.
Anyone can ask a question. So what do you think the scene needs then?
What, the gospel scene?
Or the drill scene, or
Drill scene?
yeah, or Christian rap drill. What do you think the
Right.
scene needs? Okay, that's because you do drill music. So what do you think the scene needs?
I think if you're gonna break them down, if you're gonna say, okay, the gospel music scene, like, I feel like everyone's playing their part now, because I feel like you've got, you got your people like Saint CJ and that, Joe Soldier. You got the man them, they got Feed Them. You got the man they got Still Shady. Like them, like those guys, they're making music to tell their story, tell their testimony, but also to kind of show that, living as a Christian it's not, obviously, it's very cliche, but it's fun. But at the same time, it's just like, yeah, you're not in this alone kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I feel like in the gospel scene right now, there's an artist or a group for every kind of single path with your Christian walk in it. You know what I'm saying? Like with Still Shady, he's kind of got his story behind it. Saint CJ's got just that vibe to make a man feel good. You get me? His new song Dripping and that, like it's there. You get me? But then, like what Jordz was saying, for us, we're another avenue, so we're evangelistic. So that will be our avenue. But I feel like everything within the gospel scene has got, everyone's in kind of in their own lane, and I think everyone's doing their thing. And then with the drill scene, like all it needed was not blowing our trumpet, but people like us to be like, cool, like we're gonna reach out to you, man, in the way that God has blessed us. We're gonna tell you the truth. Like our lyrics can be a bit explicit. Like Canola had one bar, like, how can a man be resting in peace, laying in hell, body burnt? And I know it's explicit, but it's the truth. Like there's heaven and hell, and that's what the gospel is, coming and saying, but Christ died for your sins, innit? So I think, I think this is all the drill scene needs, really. If you look at the whole secular and faith as well, it needs just someone to tell them the realness. Like we war not against flesh and blood, you get me, but against principalities, and that's what we're here to do still.
So you mentioned already something earlier about what you have in the pipeline. Do you want to talk about that a bit more? Yeah.
So we've got an EP coming out in April. Falls Up. Yeah.
Any features on there?
Nah, not for Falls Up. It's just literally just a gang still. Music videos as well. Got a few coming out soon as well. Obviously, I don't know when this is going to come out, but you got serious members on the pipeline as well. You got a few. But yeah, then there's a few solo tapes coming this year. 3 solo tapes. I'm one of them. And then obviously, if you get us on the Insta, you'll be able to see who the other two people are. You get me?
Yeah, so
At
that's
Goons for God. You get me?
that's
So
my next question. So yeah, where can people find you?
it's literally Insta at Goons for God, YouTube Goons for God, everything Goons for God, innit? Like, yeah, that's SoundCloud as well, Goons for God as well. Yeah, everything on there still.
Thank you. Well, thank you for coming on the show. And
Pleasure.
Yep, and look forward to hearing more from you this year, 2020.
Kingdom Culture.